I want real niggas around me. Keep it 100.
Keep that fake love away from me.
Yo, we giving it up, man. It's your boy Jumpout L.O. And today, it's a little bit more like a little serious, my serious note. I want to let y'all know a little bit about me, where I come from, where I grew up at, a little bit about my life. Today, I'm bringing y'all to the first school I came when I came to America in '95, School 20. School 20 was rough for me because it was a new chapter of my life, right? It was a new chapter of my life. I didn't know English. I didn't have no friends. I didn't have nobody. So it was the beginning of me trying to be accepted, me trying to belong, me trying to find my peoples, because it's hard coming from a whole third world country where you grew up in poverty, you grew up in the struggle, then you come here and you gotta try to make a life, a brand new life, and you're only 8 years old. So this is the beginning for me. So I'm grateful for this school. I'm grateful for the things I learned here. Cause, bruh, ESL was kind of rough, bruh. Not knowing and having to translate shit that you don't understand to a different language, like, it was rough. But I remember in the 4th grade, I was going to CAF, right? And I was getting my lunch, and I was getting up to get my lunch. And this kid, I ain't gonna say his name because I still hate him. It's like, I'm only playing. It was years ago, but this kid named Donnie, right? He pulled my pants down in the middle of CAF, bro. And I had some Power Rangers. I had some tighty whities, bro. Man, he cried, bro. And I remember he embarrassed me in front of everybody. And this one girl came to she kind of came to my rescue. She was like, yo, why you bothering him? He don't bother nobody. Why you messing with that boy? He quiet. But I guess that was it. Because after that, like, I wasn't so quiet. Yeah, I kind of like, after that happened, I say years passed, it just grew like some type of animosity. And I just felt like, nah, nobody ever gonna bully me again. You know what I mean? And it was like, nah, I ain't letting nobody ever do nothing to disrespect me. And it kind of created a shell, and this kind of like evil monster in me in a way. Cause it's like, I ain't want to take no shit from nobody. I ain't want to keep getting picked on. I ain't want to be the target. So I'm like, nah. So it's like, you kind of become an aggressor after experiencing certain things. Cause you don't want to keep going through that shit. Ain't no, nah, I ain't gonna keep making fun of me or pulling my pants down. Like, nah, I'm gonna become the aggressor. I'm gonna become the one that.
Damn, that's you, Eugene. Let me tell you what my life like. I was dead broke, all I could afford was white nights. Let me tell you what my life like. I was in a dark hole, now my future shine bright.
Yo, I'm not gonna put my seatbelt on, bro. I'm in Patterson, bro. Chill. When I'm in the city, I don't need the seatbelt, B. It's only for highways. All right, there you go. Eastside High School. It made me it introduced me to the street life, literally. Like, that's what, yeah, man, it's like a blessing and a curse. Cause I could say it made me who I am today as a start of it, but I ain't have to do half of the shit that I went through. This was never like this right here. This wasn't gated. This is all open. And the cool shit about it was when you cut class and shit, somebody just opened the door, you go through the side doors or whatever. But Eastside played the most influential part of my life, had to be Eastside High School. That's where I met my clique. That's where I started hanging out. That's when I kind of rebelled life. I became more of a rebel because I was trying to impress my peers. I was trying to impress my peoples. I was trying to show my guys that I belong. So I did things that I didn't want to do just to be accepted. So you end up joining gangs, you joining cliques, because you don't want to be the oddball. You don't want to be the odd one that's not fighting, that's not smoking, that's not gangbanging. You don't want to be that. So you decide to do other things that they might not go, even in your gut feeling, you know you're doing the wrong thing, but you don't want to be looked as the oddball. You don't want to be like, nah, I'm different. And even though I knew that the shit that I was doing was wrong, I ain't gonna say I didn't care, but I ain't know no better. So you figure, mind you, I skipped this part. I graduated grammar school when I was 12, or 11 going on 12. So when I was a freshman, I was 12 years old. But by the time I graduated, I was 16. So I was a kid, bro. I was a kid trying to just experience life, trying to figure out life as it goes, just trying to, just try to belong. And that was like my biggest mistake, that I didn't know how to be myself. I thought that being like somebody else was gonna lead me to whatever, and it was like the blind leading the blind, because majority of the people that I was following weren't true leaders, bro. They were probably like me, trying to figure it out, but they just had more street knowledge. I was kind of like a sponge, bro. I was trying to like soak in all the game, trying to soak in everything. So I'll be a little quiet, but I was trying to figure out everything. I was trying to figure out I was trying to figure out life. I was trying to figure out I just wanted to be accepted, bro. Because just think about this. Just look at my parents. I don't look like a typical Dominican. So I had to come here and convince my Dominican peers that I was Dominican, because they was like my style, the way I dress, the way I talk. If you hear I don't really have an accent, or I might not dress like your typical Dominican dresses, whatever that's supposed to be. So I fought to be accepted. I fought so they could be like, oh, nah, he's one of us. You know what I mean? So I did a lot of that, bro. I caught my first charge in that, it used to be called that, is a produce and is a florist thing now, but that was at Lafayette. I caught my first charge in Lafayette, bro, for being grimy. Let me tell you a little story about that, bro. We was chilling right there in the produce. It was called Lafayette before, right? And my boy, he like, I seen where my man put the stash at. So I'm like, word? He like, yeah, go behind the gate. He put it behind the gate. He got it in the Pringles can. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I go around the corner. I get the whole stash, and I go sit down back in the restaurant. Bro, I'm sitting down, I'm like, about to get high, about to chill, it's on. Bro, the narcs had the block on the surveillance, and they saw me when I went and got the stash, and they saw me when I went back in the building. I was 17 and got charged for hustling, and I was not hustling. I stole this shit, bro. But yo, I'm not regretful for any of that shit, bro. I'm not regretful for me and any of those guys, bro. I love each and every one of them. Each and every one of them taught me something different, and they accepted me for who I was. So when they took me in, bro, that's when the first time I ever felt like I belonged somewhere. So they gave me a sense of belonging. They gave me a sense of love. They gave me a sense of companionship. Those were the bros. So when you see people that they'll ride or die for their bros, it's because you coming from a fucked up environment, and then these the only people that accept you for who you are. They don't judge you. They don't give a fuck if you have a messed up, if you have something wrong going in your house. They accept you for who you are, bro. It's like, it is what it is. This is my mans. I'm rocking with them. So I'm never going to say like, oh, man, I regret me and these. Never. I will never say that, bro. I will never say that, because they made me who I am today.
You know we giving it up. No, speak that real shit.
Right now, we're on East 19th from Park Ave. They changed the name because of the guy that used to own the hardware store. He passed away, so in his honor, they changed the name. But this is Park Avenue, and this is East 19th. I grew up mostly East 19th. I'm an East 19th baby, man, forever. East 19th made me, East 19th raised me. Forever grateful for this block. Even though this block cost me pain, some losses, but I love it here. It's like a sense that you feel like you home. Like, you could be in the middle of hell and this shit still feel like home. Like, it could be so much shit happening. We done been through so much shit, so many bad situations. My boy, what's good? We done been through mad different situations, mad different trials. And, bro, I wouldn't change it for the world. We got the grocery store. It's closed right now, but when I was growing up, shout out to Pops, because of Pops, a lot of us didn't go to jail. A lot of us didn't get harassed by cops. A lot of us were safe. He kept us safe, and we kept his store safe. Because believe it or not, while we out here, nobody's getting robbed. While we out here, there's nobody doing there's not harassing the young ladies or the elderly. None of that shit is happening. But it's just, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know? The drug dealing, the violence that comes with it. You gotta protect your neighborhood.
Patterson, you couldn't be nice. Demon youth, I swear they need Christ. Some say they sold for a cheap price.
The reason why this block is so important to me, first of all, I came out here when I was about 13, 12 maybe, right out of Eastside. My bro D, man, shout out to D Block, man. D Block, he kind of recruited me in a sense, bro, because D, he just saw it in me that I wasn't no pushover. I got jumped, and a bunch of guys ran, and they kind of left me to get jumped. D saw the whole thing, so D was like, nah, man, you with us. Because he saw that I had heart. He saw that if it was time to ride, I was going to ride. So that was the beginning of me coming out here. Once D gave me the green light, it was over. So I started coming out here. Every day I'll come and just hang out for a little bit. Once I graduated high school, I started hustling. Like, it wasn't like I went to college for a little bit, but I was so young in college. I was 17 in college. Like I told you, I graduated real early. I ain't really know what to do, so I still was acting like it was high school. So I was still coming to high school, chilling with my old friends, doing what I had to do. Then eventually I dropped out and that's when all hell broke loose, man. I dropped out. I told y'all before early on Market Street, I caught my first charge on Market Street at 17. From there, holy shit, from there, I'm standing right here at the same spot when I first caught my first charge. I'm standing right here, bro, and I told the boy, I said, yo, the boy's coming. I had a plate of food. I put my plate of food down right here, bro. I put my plate of food down right here, and I started walking. Man, they was coming for me. So they grabbed me, they had me in the surveillance. They took me downtown. They went across the street. They said I had a stash across the street, allegedly. They ain't find it on me, that wasn't mine. I should have been innocent for that, but that's another story. Yeah, man, that was my first time going to the county jail. But I bailed out, it was quick. But right here, man, the infamous 773, this is the young brothers, the young bros, like the younger generation, that's what they took over. Our main spot, like what we did, what we does, 777, man. Got that tatted in my arm, man. Peep that right there. 777, that's the infamous, man. The buildings. I could tell you so many things about this building right here, bro. From us breaking night, from us just building. Like, the bond that we had growing up was crazy, man. Like, we'll sit here in a hallway and break night. Kuba was living here. I think Mach was living here. But it felt like the block left when Kuba left, man. Kuba used to live right here. So Kuba moms, bro, that was the hood mother, man. Kuba mother is the hood mom. Anybody know Kuba? Kuba is his 19th, man. So Kuba and his family, they all live here. So having that there, it was like a close-knit community. D lived up the street. I was like the only one that really didn't live around here. Everybody else either went to school 15. I kind of adapted this block because I was trying to find somewhere where I belong, and I felt like I finally found a place where I belong, and I finally felt accepted. Like, they accepted me, and I love them for that, and I still love them for that. Fast forward, start hustling, get into getting money, selling my little weed or whatnot. I get cased up, 07. Caught about 3 cases, kept popping bails. And that was like kind of the beginning of me. That's when I started like reevaluating my life, because I was like, yo, I'm doing something wrong. I keep going to jail, I keep getting cased up. I was tired of it. So around 2009, when I copped out from everything, I ended up getting drug court. So by 2009, I was on drug court just trying to get my life together. But even when I was trying to do the right thing, it's like shit still try to bring me and pull me back in. It's bittersweet just coming back over here. Because it's like, yeah, I got good memories, but I also got bad ones, you know what I'm saying? I went to jail, I lost friends. The most, you know, if everybody know me, the death that kind of like impacted me the most was my bro L.K. Damn, this shit, I just froze thinking about this nigga right now. All right, man. This house right here, one of my closest friends died here. he got, man, hold on, give me a second, bro. One of my closest friends died right here. Shit hard. I didn't even think this shit was gonna be so hard, bro. But one of my closest friends died right here, bro. Me and him, it's funny how we got cool. Cause I went to jail in 2009 for VOP, right? And the VOP, I didn't understand why the fuck am I in jail. I took a urine in the program. My urine was clean. I walked down the street to probation, and my PO gives me a urine test, and it comes out dirty for morphine. So I went to jail. They locked me up for a violation. While I'm in there, they opened the gate, and the first person I saw was LK, right? So it's crazy because I wasn't supposed to be there, and being there led me to meet the reason why I'm even doing all of this. So never question God. Never ever question God on why he doing things, because they might not make sense at first, but I guarantee you it's gonna make sense. But on top of that, on top of not only me and him getting close there for being locked up for maybe 2 months together, my bunkie hung himself, bro. And it messed me up mentally ever since, because I never understood why. And it's like, that was the first time I ever saw what depression could really do to somebody, what mental health could really do to somebody. But I was so young and naive, I was in jail, I was just trying to get out. It didn't really faze me, but it really did affect my life, because I still talk about it. You know, I feel like he just left so young, 18 years old, and he committed suicide. But I lost my friend here, and somebody recorded it, man. I actually saw him take his last breath, and that shit right there, like, people, if somebody dying, please help them. Don't pull out your fucking phone and record them. Like, help them. It just, it gave me the motivation to find myself, and it showed me that this wasn't it. I wanted more after that. And after that, music was an outlet, because one of the last conversations I had with K, he told me, like, yo, I'll smoke and I wanted to rap. So I smoke and get high and wanted to rap. So he goes, yo, you should get in the studio. The day he died, bro, I was in the studio recording a song, my first song. It was a freestyle that I did that day, and I ended up doing a song for a couple bros up the street. But that was it, bro. And once he died, I felt like, nah, this is my purpose, this is what I gotta do. And it just gave me that confidence, it gave me that motivation, that drive to just follow my dreams and keep going. And I haven't stopped ever since. I'm still going, I'ma still keep going. Because honestly, bro, I've been made it. I made it the day I decided to chase my dreams. I don't need 1 million fans, I don't need $1 million. I made it, I've been made it. I made it. You can't tell me I ain't make it. I make videos, I traveled, I did whatever every artist do, I've done it. So I made it. It might not be at their level, but I made it. I'm putting on for my people, and I'm trying to bring change to my community. So I made it. You don't gotta tell me I made it. I've been made it.
Let me tell you what my life like. Let me tell you what my life like.
So I had to leave the block, and I had to come to my safe haven spot, because there's too much traumas, too many memories, just too much that I went through out there. So it got a little emotional for me, so I had to, just leave. But not only did I lose LK out there, I lost a lot of friends. Chris, XL, I don't want to keep naming because it's a lot, but I lost a lot of friends. And for me to cope, drugs was the next best thing. But the crazy shit is I was losing friends to the drugs. So I had to get up out of there, bro. My perk addiction was going crazy. Something that started as a 1 pill a day gradually went up to 15 pills a day. And I told you, I was losing people to overdoses, bro. Not only gun violence, but to overdoses. So me seeing that, bro, I wanted to live, bro. I wanted to live. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I just didn't like who I was becoming. From the outside in, just because I dressed nice and was smelling good and kept an appearance, I thought that I was okay. But inside, I was dying. So I got tired of it, dog, and I literally wanted to live. I did not want to die. And my urge to live helped me overcome my addiction. So God gave me the strength to just say, you know, I can't do this shit no more. And I did it cold turkey, no programs, no nothing. A 15 pill addiction a day habit. Stop cold turkey. But I ain't do it by myself, cause God, that's the only person I gotta thank for this, bro. God. Cause if it wasn't for God, I'll probably be dead right now. And I wouldn't be able to share my story. So if you're into addiction, please admit. If you have a problem, just admit it to yourself. Be real with yourself. If you can't handle it, say it. Hey, I have an addiction problem. It's killing me. Because if not, you don't want to end up with an overdose. They lacing these drugs with fentanyl. You don't want to die of just a pill this small. You're a giant. You gonna let something this big control your life? You bigger than that. Music helped me escape reality. And it showed me that I didn't need drugs to function. I didn't need the drugs to be me. Music helped me be myself. And I was able to express me in like my art form. So music, the hope of succeeding and the hope of quote unquote making it was what kept me alive. It kept me going and gave me that battery that I could make it. But what I didn't realize was that I've been made it. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I made it the day I decided to chase my dreams. That's when I made it, because everything else was a movie after that. But the music helped me get out of it, man. The music, just that hope of, man, I could make it. I could be somebody big in this world. I could be so influential. I could help so many people. And even with that, I was still talking about bullshit. I was still talking about violence. I was still kind of not glorifying, but still saying some shit that I shouldn't be saying. You know what I mean? And fast forward to where I'm at today, bro, my music is different. I'm speaking life. I'm speaking truth. I'm not speaking shit that's gonna get our youth killed or incarcerated. I'm speaking shit that could save your life, man, you know? And that's where I'm at today, bro. Mentally, spiritually, I'm in a different zone, bro. And I just wanna help people. I wanna give back to the community that I was once part of the problem. Now I wanna be part of the solution. I want to be the ones that they go to for help. You know what I mean? Because I took away from this community. At some point in my life, I stole from my community. So it's only right I give back, man.
I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry. It's days I wanna commit suicide. I wanna feel alive. And I just hope that I survive. I'm addicted to these pain pills. I'm talking Percocet, no Advils. In my room, I'm crying a river. Withdrawals got me with the shivers. My mother's begging me like, baby, stop. I just pop one and it's about to drop. I got anxiety, so what's sobriety? I'm a minority, I'm stuck in poverty. I'm asking God for better days. With this music, I'm trying to make a way. I'm stressing out, my hair is turning gray. I just want split to make it through the day. I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry. It's days I wanna commit suicide. I wanna feel alive. And I just hope that I survive. On Instagram, acting like I'm great. All these drugs got me losing weight. If I don't stop, I'ma meet my fate. I'm in too deep, but it's not too late. In my basement, sitting in the dark. Gun to my head, I might let it spark. I wanna do it, I don't got the heart. If I do this, I tear my family apart. That's when I got down on my knees. Like, God help me, please. I just wanna live. Be a message to the kids. I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry.
These days I wanna commit suicide. Yo, man.
I wanna feel alive.
The mental state I was in when I made this was great. But I wanted people to feel how I was feeling when I was getting high. And this song kind of like helped me take you there.
I'm in too deep, but it's not too late.
This we started working on a living testimony probably 2 years ago. I don't think we knew where we was going with it.
Yeah, we didn't even have a name.
We didn't have a name. We were just making songs and making songs.
Making and choosing.
And then everything kind of came together, and even the name goes with every song. It's just crazy how everything came out. So we were able to get it together, and here we are, getting ready to release it, getting ready to just push forward. I'm going all in, bro. I'm giving this all I got. I'm giving this my all. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is my calling. I feel like I'm walking in purpose right now. Like, I feel like I'm in my purpose. Everything that I'm doing is just lining up for this, man. For just to tell my story and let the world know that, man, I'm awesome. I don't mean that in no cocky, conceited way, but I just want the world to feel my awesomeness and what I can give to the world, what I can give to my people. Like, man, I just want to give the world some of creativity, my knowledge, and everything that I experienced in my years in the streets, my years out the streets. And a living testimony, man, that's just that, God's timing. A living testimony, that's everything I worked on. That's just me revamping myself, trying to be a better human being so I could serve my people. At one point, I was part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution. And I feel like words are powerful. You know, Nip always say that, and I always take that with me. Words are powerful. So with this tape, I wanted to give different words. I wanted to speak life. I wanted to speak encouragement. I wanted to inspire people. I didn't want to just glorify violence. I wanted to inspire my folks. So, living testimony, man. Thank everybody who came out. If you at my show right now, thank you. You made me happy. You made me full of gratitude. Whether it's 3, maybe whether there's 100, I'm gonna give whoever's there the show of their life, because I appreciate y'all. Stay blessed and beautiful, my friends. This is God's timing, man. A living testimony. Get ready, man. This is how you know we giving it up, man. You know how we giving it up. Stay blessed, y'all.
I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away.
In some ways, suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment it finds a meaning.
I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry. It's days I wanna commit suicide. I wanna feel alive. And I just hope that I survive. I'm addicted to these pain pills. I'm talking Percocet, no Advils. In my room, I'm crying a river. Withdrawals got me with the shivers. My mother's begging me like, baby, stop. I just pop one and it's about to drop. I got anxiety, so what's sobriety? I'm a minority, I'm stuck in poverty. I'm asking God for better days. With this music, I'm trying to make a way. I'm stressing out, my hair is turning gray. I just want strength to make it through the day. I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry. It's days I wanna commit suicide. I wanna feel alive. And I just hope that I survive. On Instagram, acting like I'm great. All these drugs got me losing weight. If I don't stop, I'ma meet my fate. I'm in too deep, but it's not too late. In my basement, sitting in the dark. Gun to my head, I might let it spark. I wanna do it, I don't got the heart. If I do this, I tear my family apart. That's when I got down on my knees. Like, God help me, please. I just wanna live. Be a message to the kids. I pray to God he take the pain away. Like Michael Jordan, I hope it fade away. I don't wanna die today. I wanna live like it's a holiday. It's days I wanna cry. It's days I wanna commit suicide. I wanna feel alive. And I just hope that I survive.